Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, we're on the second floor of this dungeon, where we encountered Yoshimo. Any help that we can get is help that we need, so he's joined us. And unfortunately, Khalid will not be joining us. Khalid has been dead for a very long time, and is well beyond the window of resurrection. After a very brief mourning period from Jaheira, she has sworn vengeance on the one who took her love from her. And so now, we're going to explore and try and get out of here. We really need to get out of here. Things are just getting worse the further we go in. There are lots of things that we can look at, though.
I am ready, I think.
And I think we're ready to have a look. Yoshimo certainly thinks he's ready.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
That must be quite painful. Let's take everything that we can, starting with some magic crossbow bolts. We're not going to be using them anytime soon. What about here? Ooh, we have a Wand of Fire key. We've been finding a few of these, and they're going to be quite useful pretty soon. Here's another one, a Wand of Summoning key. We have one more chest, one table, and one bookshelf to have a look in. Here is another one, a Wand of Cloud Kill key, and some more potions. And over here is just a gold piece and a gold ring. And here is a scroll that we don't know the purpose of. It could be a useful scroll, it could be a very useless scroll. But either way, we're going to rest in this room where it's pretty safe to rest. There aren't any enemies here. And then we're going to save and keep exploring. The sooner we're out of here, the better. So we'll go here, and we'll go into this room and see what's going on. Ah, more of the jars, I see. And an assassin who is attacking an escaped clone. Let's do some preemptive buffing. Never mind.
This is not your place.
Ah, thou hast come once again to prey upon me, my master. Tell me who you are and what you are doing here. But that's kind of antagonistic. Let's pick the first option. We want to avoid a fight if we can. I'm not your master, dear lady. Is there aught that I can do for you? Do for me? Do for me? After all thou hast already done? But we have done nothing to you, lady. We have only just come upon you. Perhaps if you calm yourself, we could... Thou hast created me in her image, but I am not her. I am not. I shall ne'er let thee touch me again. No more death to rise again. Not her. Looks like we have a fight on our hands. Let's do some buffing and some spell casting. Magic missile should be sufficient.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance.
I'd rather have you be skilled in shooting arrows right now, as we rush into melee combat, and hopefully we can emerge victorious. Ooh, you have spells. That's not that good. We don't want you to have spells. Let's get rid of those buffs if we can. That might help the ability to dispel magic. It sort of worked a bit. So we'll have, what can we have you cast? I think a little bit of healing might be decent. Yeah, a little bit of healing. You go heal there, and we'll have another magic missile. Spellcasters get very dangerous in this game. And we won. That, dispel magic effect?
Tortured creature that clone thing was. She was a copy? A copy of another person?
Yes, indeed. I wonder why Irenicus made her. I doubt he took pleasure in her company. He's beyond that. He's fascinated with death. He showed me. Over and over. Whoever she was, she is at rest now. Let's see what we can find on the body. Ah, another one of these keys. We need these keys. So we really had to come here. And all that indeed.
I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our toes in the dark.
Yes, there are going to be lots of traps.
Yoshimo is willing.
Lots of traps indeed. Also, here is a scroll of fireball, just in case we need one. We can always do with a scroll of fireball. And we'll have that, and then we'll move on. So now that we've explored here, we could have a look at all of these. These jars are each filled with clones of the same woman, or parts of her at least. Some seem to be living, but most are lifeless within the fluid. One jar is broken, that jar being the one with the escaped clone. More resting? let's move this way. And before we go too far down this corridor, we're going to save again, because we might get hit by a fireball trap and die. Okay, Terry's not likely to die, but everyone else might. Aha! More of these assassins that are fighting these ice methods here. There's only one at the moment. We could help out. Let's see what happens if we help out, shall we? We'll lend a hand, don't worry. We barely took any damage there. Ah, you turn hostile as soon as we defeat the person you're fighting. So let's not help these people. It's really not worth it. Also, they don't have very much that's worth looting. They just have a shield and a sword. We don't even get their armor. Ah, here is a method that has no assassin fighting it, so we'll just have to take care of you and some goblins. Because of course there'll be goblins. Only two? No, there are quite a few. But we really don't have to worry about goblins. They are not a problem. Definitely not a problem. We are quite easily getting rid of them. And they're gone. Once this one's defeated. You lasted longer than most of the others, but not by much. We don't have much gold. We'll need all the gold that we can get once we're out of here. Do you have any gold? No, you just have lots and lots of arrows. Let's move. Ooh, wait. There's loot here. That 1 gold coin was definitely worth going back for. May not be worth going back for. Quick save. And let's go through. And check for traps, because you never know when there might be a trap nearby. If memory serves, there is a trap. Yep, right there, and a nasty one at that. Let's get rid of it. Brilliant. Now we can move forward. Over this walkway. And open this door. Ah, more combat's happening. Ah, fool thief. I think we found the dangerous room with all of the traps that we need those wands for. But for now, I think a fireball's good here. Order of the Ilk, you shall die. Well, that's not going to happen because in fact you're going to die. Because we're not stepping into this room at all. We're going to use ranged weapons. And you're just going to... Oh, you're running away and you set off the trap. Sometimes your opponents will set off traps as well. And we like that because it means that they're easily taken care of. Now we need to have a look at where the traps are. I believe the traps are in lines, and there are these things here that we can use. There's also some loot on the floor. There's also loot right here as well. We don't want to move too far yet.
I'm sure all manner of stupid mousetraps await our toes in the dark.
Definitely here.
Fleet of foot and all that.
Let's see if... Oh, well, there's one. Trap detected. You insert the key into a slot near the base and the wand is released. It is safe to pass before this pedestal. Good. We also got a wand. I believe the wand only has one charge, though. Keep moving forward.
Is willing.
That one is destroyed. But there's one here. Do we have what we need for this one? You can see the things here in the floor that give you the clues as to what the various traps do. We have the key for that one as well. Good. Let's move forward a bit more. And we have the key for this one too. And we keep getting wands, and that's pretty useful.
I'm ready, I think.
There's one here as
Right
well.
behind me, right?
No, we're really not. We're all the way over here. You're doing really well! Keep going! We have that one, which is good. And do we have the last
You require
one?
my counsel, yes?
I'm not sure that we
Very
do.
well. Hiya.
Very enthusiastic there, Yoshimo. Do we have the last one? You have the portal key. You have various things. I don't think we have the last one. No, wait. We have a wand of cloud kill.
Time to move?
We do have the last one.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
I thought we'd have them all by now. And there we go. You insert the wand into a slot near the base, and the wand is released. It is safe to pass before this pedestal.
If memory serves.
But this may still be trapped.
Nothing dangerous, I would hope.
Oh, there's definitely going to be danger, but we can now safely walk down this corridor. And there doesn't appear to be any sort of trap anywhere, which is
Yep,
good.
right you
That
are.
means we can loot. You probably have the same stuff as everyone else, and you have just some stuff we don't want. As a point, if that Durga knew of all the traps, why did Badurga run forward even in panic, knowing that those traps would go off?
Course.
That is something that we might never know the answer to. But I think this is safe to loot.
If that's what you want.
It is! And here is something that I really want. Our first protective ring. This is a Ring of the Princes +1. This ring and several of its type were originally crafted to protect the sons of King Castor de West, though who uttered the enchantment is unknown. History records that the rings remained within that family for at least 13 generations, though they were all apparently lost within a space of one. Enmity between the king and the family of the creator may be to blame. +1 armor class, +1 saving throws. A useful thing for us to use. Unfortunately, this item cannot be equipped due to other magical equipment you are currently wearing. That is still a thing in this game, so you're going to have to use it. We've done everything we can here, so it's time to have a look in this direction. There are various corridors that lead this way. We'll go this way for now. Are there going to be enemies for us to face? The answer...
Let me have a taste.
Ah.
Come.
Excellent. I see that I am to be provided fresh blood for once. Where is your master, fiend? We seek Irenicus. Give us the upstart, and you shall survive. Already I am dead, thief. Join me in darkness. Enough! Kill this creature and raise the guild. Irenicus shall learn what it is to betray the shadow thieves. Now, we have this vampire here.
Swords, not
Yes,
words.
that's a vampire, who is rushing right towards us. This is bad.
What do you want?
We need haste immediately, and we need some archery. You'll note that the vampire is trying to go after these people, and the vampire is pretty good at doing so. Very good at doing so. Let's see if we can save some of them. And we could. Unfortunately, we are rewarded with them attacking us.
Feel the backhand of
So we're just going to deal with them. You're very quick. Now, the vampire is moving away from here, but we will catch up later, I'm sure.
stinking evil.
Very
Cover your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
We could actually give chase now, and it's not a bad idea to do so, because we want to make sure this vampire doesn't keep returning. I believe the vampire was heading this way, and here is a dead assassin. And another one.
Hi, friend.
Aha, I knew there had to be reinforcements down here. Couldn't be that powerful by himself, I said. I'll just put an end to this here and now. We'll see the end of Irenicus and your little guild war before this day is through. Guild war? What are you talking about? I just want out of this dungeon. You can talk all you wish, but it will do you no good. Everyone in this place has either attacked or tried to lie their way into my confidence. I have no reason to lie. I just want out of here. And I shall deliver you. Fall upon our blades and spells, and you shall be free. You and Irenicus will fall, and then the war is won. Get out of my way! I don't want to fight any of you, I just want to leave! You and your guild die, no matter your words. We're in combat again! Fortunately, we can quickly close the distance between this person and us. Because we have... Ooh, well, that spellcasting didn't work, did it? There's somebody else here, though, and that's not good. Why don't you help protect Emma in here?
All right.
There we go. You're in combat. That's not going to work out for you. And here's you. Wow, that was a nasty hit indeed. That combat was over very quickly. What do you have here? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. And you
Jump on
have
my sword while you can, even.
nothing really.
I won't be a gentle.
That was very anticlimactic. Let's keep exploring around this way first. I get the feeling that this way leads to the way out. Perhaps they were guarding the exit. Either way, we still have a lot more that we want to find in this place before we're done. And that means more resting. And healing our wounds.
Yes.
We could go this way. Let's go this way, shall we? There are lots of wires around. I wonder what they were connected to at one point. Door open? Anyone in here?
Get me out of this hellhole.
Ah, surely you cannot be my captors come to torment an old man within his glass prison. You look like none others I have seen here. Who are you, old man? How did you come to be imprisoned here in such a manner? My name is Frenidan, and I have been held in this glass bottle for some time now. Why, I do not know, but I fear it is to be magically experimented on. Please help me. Somebody else who's trapped here? I'm sure that we can, help you out. I'm not certain I can free you. Do you know how to open your glass door? There is a key in one of the chests, I believe. Oh, please find it and help me. Please aid an old man. Very well, I shall find it and release you. Nobody should be treated like this. We've been imprisoned quite some time ourselves. We can definitely sympathize with this person. Please hurry. There are many things that we can have a look at here.
Time to move?
How many of them are trapped? We're going to find that out in a moment.
You require my counsel, yes?
I require you to look for traps also. Aha! Pair of traps. You deal with that
I
one.
can dance on the head of a pin as well.
You deal with this one.
No problem. at all.
Teamwork. Any of them locked? That one is. Not anymore. We have some scrolls and potions. Ah, that looks like a key. We'll take that. There's also a set of potions. We'll take them too. And
Where
what
shall
about
I
here?
meet the foot and all that?
Ah, your inventory is full, so you can't really carry anything else. Our inventory is actually really full in general.
Stand back for
You
justice.
can carry one of them.
Yeah, if
We're holding on to all of this so that we can eventually sell it. But we may not actually have the inventory space for even what we found so far. You're free now.
Save me, dear sir. Please save me.
Thanks for freeing me. I am not being troublesome, am I? I mean no harm. We could say that we will not endanger our party by having this person travel with us. But we could ask other questions instead. Do you know anything about the prison, such as a way out? No, I am sorry. I saw nothing when I was brought here. I cannot wait to finally be free of this horrible place. Thank you for allowing me to follow you out, my lady. We have somebody following us.
of course.
Let us have a look around in this room first, shall we? There's gold. And stuff that might be useful. Our inventory is really full. Ah,
This thing,
you're not
whatever
carrying
you need,
anything.
I do it well.
I await
Right,
your high
you can
and
carry lots of
I'm
things.
ready.
We also need to, look for traps because
I
there's
can
one.
dance on the head of a pin as well.
And you found quite a few nice things there.
I go.
Let's take all of these. And them. Magic arrows, always useful. And them. Magic sling bullets.
If that's
Useful
what you
too.
want. Yeah.
There's only one more place that we can look,
Whatever
and that
you
is
decide.
over here in this direction. And then there's just the way out. This person is following behind really slowly. Really slowly. They'll catch up eventually.
I am skilled in avoidance.
You really need to stack all these arrows up together. There you go.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
Just keep following us for now, as we go this way. Anybody in here? Let's say first, that seems like a sensible idea. And move on.
Very well.
Anyone? Ah, goblins! We've faced goblins before. We've faced many goblins before. These goblins must be working this forge. Soon they will be doing nothing, because we are obliterating them.
Should be fun.
There we go. After a slightly shaky start with combat, I'm getting the hang of it once again. It's like riding a bicycle.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for
And
the
there's
eyes.
nothing really here that we can get apart from the loot that the goblins had. Also, I think the person that's following us has lost their way. That's fine though. We'll just keep going. Ooh, there's stuff here, I imagine. Ah! Here are some Durga. Now this is a party. We can see a caster, we can see a ranged combatant,
What do you want?
and we can also see a warrior. Let's fire a fireball directly at that caster, and we'll also just shoot you. because combat is about to happen.
I see battle.
Yep,
go.
there's the combat.
Grab swords, not
Stay
make
back.
way, villainy.
Stay back. What? By the exile, the prisoners have escaped. Between invading thieves and everyone else, blah blah blah, kill them! And we will. Oh, we will. That's a lot of damage for them to take. And we're going to... Oh, well, that's the end of the caster. The casters are always the most dangerous. And I think with that, you're all about to perish. One down, and another down. Combat's over. We have nothing really of any use there. You have a healing potion and not much else. You have not much else. And what about you? You have not much else either. Really wasn't much there. Also, I sent Jahira into combat there and not Minsk. That was a mistake. But we were okay in the end. So, we have things that may need checking for traps. Like these chests here. Any traps there?
Yeah, of course.
Probably not any here, though. Ooh, magic bolts. We can take those. Doesn't seem like there's any traps here, though. Any of them locked?
This way, then.
Both of them are locked. Right.
Speak your mind.
And your inventory is
I wait.
already nearly full. But we could... Oh, you finally caught up, have you? Finally caught up. We have this girdle here. And some chain armor. Nothing particularly special about that. And over here, some more splint mail. But we don't need the splint mail.
If that's
We do, however, need to get this identified so that we know what it is. It is the Destroyer of the Hills, +4 armor class versus crushing attacks. Having lost friends and loved ones to a series of raids by hill giants, Garar the Powerful made it his mission to cleanse his homeland of their presence. It is not known where he acquired this item, but with it he single-handedly dispatched dozens of the creatures, all the while protected from the blows of their clubs. The remaining giants fled to neighbouring lands, lands that lacked a similar champion and did not fare as well. We're going to
I
be
just
having
can't
that.
carry anymore. You'll pick that up for me, won't you?
We'll put things here so that you can carry that, because we want that in our inventory, and we also want Minx to get a level up. You can have that. Level up you. Get lots of hit points, please. You gained 4. Not the best hit point gain I've ever seen, but we'll be okay.
I am ready.
Let's keep moving. We've got everything we need here, and we have our friend here following behind very slowly. Very slowly indeed. But helping this person escape is the right thing to do. And we don't want anybody to be trapped here after all. So we will make our way over here and have a look in this direction, which looks to be the way out. There's nothing else we can really do. That said, we haven't encountered that vampire again. I wonder where the vampire went. Who knows? Either way, let's keep looking around. Anyone here? No. No one here at all. It's a long sewer area. And there's nothing hidden down here. I'm sure the person that we've freed will eventually catch up. We're not moving that fast after all. Over here we go. Ah, another dead assassin.
Yeah.
We just seem to be stumbling on them everywhere, don't we? Forward we go. Another one. Any more? There's a third. And a fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth. There are lots of them here. There are even more. I'm a little concerned about traps.
Something up?
There might be a trap. There might not be. Doesn't seem like it. They were killed by somebody else.
Very well.
The exit, however, is right over here.
Yeah.
Where is the
Tell me all
person that we
about it.
were, helping out? Have they caught up? We're going to have a look. And by we, I mean Terry is going to have a look. He really isn't very fast, is he? Has he got caught on something? I get the feeling he's got caught on something and thus I find it truly amazing that— oh, he is a doppelganger. Remember them from the first game? Yeah, I was expecting that. I remembered what he did. He betrays you. Unfortunately for him, we're a lot stronger than we were in Baldur's Gate 1.
Did that hurt?
I think it did hurt him quite a lot. There isn't much left of him. 3,000 experience, also 36 slashing damage there. 36! That is a horrifyingly big numbers. So, with Terry returning here, when we come back, folks, we will leave this dungeon and head into the light and find out just where we are. Hopefully, it's somewhere where we can quickly return back to Baldur's Gate, because why would we want to stay here? Maybe something will keep us here. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.